Watch. He grabs you in the leg lock. Boom, you lift him up. You're going to slam him down. Bang! And here he is. Grab the knee, grab this, step over, fall backwards. Whoop! And now we got an inverted heel hook. I'm going to pull this heel to me. Whoop. And you see I twist this under leg. Here I twist it the other way around. It's like a kind of exorcist move. I did this to an opponent in Japan, Takahashi, and I actually broke his shin bone with this move. Normally, his knee will blow out. This time, with Takahashi, he broke his shin bone. Okay? And all because he was hitting my wife. And that one just came extra. Okay, the bear hug from the front. I know it doesn't happen a lot, but if you're in the countryside, those kind of people, they like to squeeze and just crunch you. And you have to break the grip, because those guys, you know, they walk around and they're very strong. They really can do some damage. Okay, so you got to get out fast. The first thing that I would do is always simple go to the groin. So if he grabs me, lifts me up, go back, boom, knee to the groin. There are more ways. I'm going to put myself down now, because otherwise he has to carry me all the time. But imagine that he's still holding me up, and he's holding me tight. I can try to go under his jaw and create some distance. Once distance is there, elbow. Or if he's really strong, and I can push whatever he wants, and he keeps his head forward, I can slip over to his eyes, put my fingers in his eye, and I bet you that he's going to go back, then support the jaw, and elbow under the jaw. And there is actually one more, and you see people doing this in the movies, and it's not only a movie thing. This one really works. He bear hugs you, and if his head is backwards, go with the flat hands and hit on the ears. This will break his eardrum, and trust me, I did a pro wrestling match one time, and somebody hit me with the hand. It goes wheep in your ear, and your balance is off. This really works. Bang! Don't stay with that. Follow it up with some punches, and of course, that will be the end. Okay, now we have a dangerous situation on our hands. We have two attacks. It could be three, but we have one here. And we have one there at the back of the bar. Now, they're going to close me in. And you do not want to be closed in. You want to have them in front of you. Right away, I cannot go for the escape there anymore because he's here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn, I'm going to put my back against the wall, or better yet, a corner, which we don't have here, but we have a wall. So I'm going to run back while they're coming to me. I'm going to go here, 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 and now I face them both. Now at least I can start fighting two guys in one place. Otherwise, I will have one guy here and one guy here, and that is not going to work. I'm going to lose that battle. If that happens, one guy here, just turn away, walk here, and then confront them both again. But the best thing is to go back with your back against the wall so you can see them both, and you get good control, and nobody can attack you from the back. Now, if you expect a violent confrontation, and you see that the guy has a knife, or maybe he already has a beer bottle in his hand, you have to do something. If you sit at a table and there's no beer bottles and there are no glasses, you need a weapon too. I would advise you to take a weapon too. Simple car keys, house keys will do the trick here. You can see I actually have a cuff key. You never know, police officers, I'm very sorry. I put one in between this finger and the other one I put in between these two fingers. And you can see that right now I have a stabbing device. I can go right straight to the face, and I promise you, that will hurt. Okay, I'm sitting at the bar, minding my own business, and you always have those people that come in and looking for trouble. So imagine it happens. Somebody comes in and is going to look for trouble. You see right at his face that this is no good.
I'm sitting in my seat, man.
Okay, this position is not a good position for me. There's no way I can use body movement a lot. I cannot use the floor a lot. The only thing I can do is maybe go for a headbutt, but it's not probably going to knock him out. What you want to do is get on your feet. Right away you say, okay, I'm sorry. Bang, bang, bang. No, I'm not. Okay, so if they do that, you got to pay him back.
I got a question for you. How'd you get that fat chick through the doors, man? Did you have to butter? Was that huge thing you brought in with you, man?
Listen, man, okay, now let's stop this whole situation here. You see how confident this person is? But he sits in a total wrong position. Somebody's telling me that about my wife. I'm sorry, sir, but I'm going to break your leg. And I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to say, listen, fella, this is the thing. See what I'm doing? I'm leaning on his knee. And he is still very confident because he's got his two buddies right here. They're going to jump in at the moment I do something. I grab his toes, and then I'm going to go like that. And I promise you that this knee will be shattered. Now I got two people only to take care of. But that probably would be like a Jackie Chan roundhouse kick. No, probably I would take off. Maybe I would hit one and just try to avoid the rest of the confrontation. Okay, somebody's going to grab you by the wrist. Either it's a cop who tries to put the handcuffs on you, or just somebody else out of the blue. I just want to show you this technique. Whether you're going to use it or not, maybe nobody's going to grab you by the wrist like that. But hey, if they do, at least you're going to have a defense. A defense, that is. If he grabs you to the wrist like this is what you're going to do. You're going to trap his hand, roll over, turn your hand, and now bring him down. He will go down and knee him in the head. Now, watch this. If I don't hold his hand, he will simply roll out. So it doesn't work. Most important thing from this whole submission move, the wrist lock, is when he grabs, to hold this tight, go over, down, kick him in the head, or if you have the chance, knee him in the head. Okay, now, more ways to break a grip. You don't have to take him down like I did before. You simply can slide out. Always go to the opening of the thumb. You see, you want to switch and you want to go out there. It's very understandable that if you keep your wrist thick, you're not going to get out. You see, you got to slip here, you make it thin, and you slip out. So let's see how this looks. He can grab me any way. He grabs me like this, I can turn, twist, and get out. If he grabs me with the other arm, I twist and grab out. If he grabs me here, I twist over and get out. If he grabs me like this, again, I twist and get out. Now, more important, because he's not grabbing your wrist for no reason. He's probably trying to grab your wrist to get on into action. So you want to follow it up. Break the grip and go for something. He gets your arm, you break the grip, bang!